Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. There are several reports that the Lakers need a great center to help Anthony Davis, and at any time the Lakers could make this deal. A center at Walker Kessler's level would be ideal at the moment, as he will bring to the Lakers size, scoring, physical strength and offensive and defensive turnovers. Rumors: Lakers are in strong negotiations for Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz. The Los Angeles Lakers are looking to trade for a legitimate center, and they have been linked to a number of such players on the trade market. One player they're reportedly interested in is the Jazz reportedly may want an extra first-round draft pick from LA in return for Kessler, as well as a removal of the lottery protection it placed on a 2027 first-round pick it sent to them in 2023. Eric Pincus believes the Jazz would want one extra first-round pick and to unprotect the 2027 top 4 protections to potentially get Walker Kessler. That 2027 selection was sent to Utah as part of the trade in February 2023 that took Russell Westbrook off the Lakers' hands and netted them D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley. That trade instantly ignited a late-season run that took them to the Western Conference Finals, but by some point last season, it became clear that they needed a couple more pieces to take the next step. They have lacked a truly serviceable backup five for the last few years. Bigs such as Thomas Bryant, Damian Jones, Wenyen Gabriel and Mo Bamba simply weren't capable of filling that hole, and as a result, LA has lacked rebounding and rim protection whenever Anthony Davis has been on the bench or injured. This season, Jackson Hayes, who returned on Thursday after being out for several weeks with an ankle injury, and 2022 second-round draft pick Christian Koloko have attempted to fill that void. But many feel a true center who can bang defensively, especially against the NBA's good and great centers, is the team's biggest need. Kessler, 23, is in his third pro season and has already become an outstanding rebounder and shot blocker. So far this season, he's averaging 10.2 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks a game. The Jazz are one of the worst teams in the league, and thus the thinking is that they could be sellers ahead of the February 6 trade deadline. The Lakers have been reluctant to part with any of their future first-round draft picks for a while. But if the overall price is right, doing so may be appropriate for a young workhorse such as Kessler. He's 7 feet tall and 245 pounds, and perhaps his ceiling is significantly higher than what he has shown. Jackson Hayes felt good in first game back from ankle sprain. While the Los Angeles Lakers were without Anthony Davis in their victory over the Portland Trail Blazers, they did welcome back another big man in Jackson Hayes. The high-energy center had been out for more than a month due to an ankle sprain that was re-aggravated and was inserted into the starting lineup in his first game back. Hayes finished with 4 points and 6 rebounds while playing just 18 minutes as he still is regaining his conditioning. But overall, the center felt good in his return. It felt good. Felt good. It felt really good, Hayes said after the win. Felt great being back out there with the guys. Energy was good, so it was nice. Time frames on a return from ankle sprains are always difficult to judge, but for a 7-footer who relies on his athleticism and leaping ability to make an impact, Hayes had to be extra cautious. Considering it had already been aggravated once, the Lakers exercised even more caution, and the big man admitted this past month rehabbing was tough. The past month was definitely been a little hard, Hayes added. It's probably the longest I have been out in my career. But just rehabbing every day. Lifting and then, just getting, stationary shots for the first week and a half, and then finally got to actual workouts. Then just conditioning, every day, still out of shape, but I'm gonna get there. As Hayes said, the conditioning is still returning and he admitted staying in shape was the most difficult thing while he was out. For me, I was just trying to stay in shape, Hayes said. That was my biggest thing. I mean, it's hard to do. Obviously, I can go on the bike, starting to go on the treadmill, like last week, so I went on the court, like half a week ago. But really, it's just to stay in shape is the hardest part really during those times. Hayes was really coming into his own as a reserve for the Lakers when he went down, and hopefully he will be able to regain that form in time. Trying to stay in condition while rehabbing an ankle is tough as you don't want to put too much pressure on it, but now that he is back he will hopefully be able to get to where he needs to be to continue to contribute for this team. Jackson Hayes missed being on the court with his Lakers teammates. Something that Jackson Hayes has brought to the Lakers since he joined the franchise has been a great positive energy that really rubs off on his teammates. To that point, along with the conditioning, Hayes admitted that not being able to be around his teammates was tough for him. Also, I feel like the most difficult part for me was just not being able to be out there with the guys. That's been a huge thing for me, just getting back around the team, having my camaraderie again. New guys fit in perfectly fine. Austin Reaves unpacks how Lakers find success without LeBron James in the lineup. The Los Angeles Lakers thrive when they have both of their superstars on the court at the same time. When LeBron James and Anthony Davis are on the court at the same time, that's when they became one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA. When one or both of them sit, they become a lot easier to beat. Still, they both have to rest at certain points in the game. There have also been multiple times this year where each of them are out of the lineup due to injury or illness. When that happens, the Lakers have to figure out how to be successful without them. That's especially true when James is out of the lineup. He is part of so much of what the team likes to do both offensively and defensively. If he is out, the Lakers have to adjust their strategy on both sides of the court. Austin Reaves recently shared how the Lakers are able to be successful on the court without him out there. It's really just about playing the game the right way, trusting the offense, the system that we have, Reaves said. It's never fun to not have Bron. He creates so much chaos and security for us. But it's just a collective group. Everybody knows that they got to step up and do something too for us to be successful. Reaves has the right mentality with that. He knows that everyone else has to do a little bit more when James is out of the lineup. James covers up so many troubles from other players that the other Lakers have to make sure they play more mistake-free. Offensively, the Lakers are going to have more issues creating offense now that they traded away D'Angelo Russell. Russell was one of the few players they had who was a great passer. Now, James is the only player who is a good playmaker. The Lakers might have to make another move to address that issue. With LeBron James now 40 years old, the Lakers are going to be without him a lot more going forward. He has started to find himself more injured in recent years, so the Lakers will have to figure out who they can trust to generate offense. Reaves might have to take on a bigger role in initiating the offense. Patrick Beverley claims Lakers fans decrease trade value of their players. Patrick Beverley wants Los Angeles Lakers fans to change how they act toward their players for their own team's good. On the latest episode of the Pat Bev podcast with Roan, Beverley was asked about the D'Angelo Russell trade and claimed that Lakers fans end up reducing the trade value of their players by constantly criticizing them. The Laker fans, the real ones, they know basketball, 'cause they've seen it a lot, they've been through a lot, Beverley said. What they don't understand is their effect on making their own team better. They talk so bad about their players that they actually decrease their value. If you're America's team, the Lakers, ain't nobody just giving you *****, Beverley continued. No one's trying to help the Los Angeles Lakers. We know you guys want this guy, he's a second rounder every other team, but to the Lakers, he's 2 first rounds it. Beverley believes it is hard as it is for the Lakers to get good value, but when the fan base routinely crushes the players for shooting badly, it only makes matters worse. They crush guys, they decrease their value, Beverley stated. Now you want your team to get better, but you done put a motherf ***** down so bad, every motherf ***** around the NBA hear it. Only thing the media is talking about is that. Next thing you know, a player you could have got 2 pieces for, now you only get 1 piece for. The Laker faithful, they got to understand that it's karma when it comes down to putting down your own players, Beverley added. These comments came just days after Beverley took a shot at Lakers fans for being toxic toward their own players. While he might have made a good point there, it's hard to say that's the case here. Sure, Lakers fans can be accused of being overly critical of their players on social media, but that doesn't affect how an NBA general manager views the individual. They'd be doing a terrible job if they allowed social media to influence them. This Russell trade to the Brooklyn Nets is a good counter to Beverley's argument as well. Lakers fans have been hammering the one-time All-Star for underperforming this season, but the team was still able to get good value for him. The Lakers sent Russell, Maxwell Lewis, and 3 second picks to the Nets for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. Finney-Smith was certainly a man in demand, and to get him for a package centered around Russell suggests that Beverley's take might be inaccurate. He did dish out another take that made a bit more sense, though. Beverley believes all the criticism has a negative impact on the Lakers players from a mental standpoint. He pointed to Taurean Prince and Malik Beasley shooting better after leaving the team as an example, and it could well be true. Beverley himself faced a lot of criticism during his time with the Lakers. He played 45 games for the franchise during the 2022-23 season, averaging 6.4 points, 3.1 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.6 blocks per game while shooting 40.2% from the field and 34.8% from beyond the arc. He might feel he'd have played better if he wasn't being criticized all the time.